Guys, it's me, Demo 690. Had a long break after Christmas there, but I'm back with this video. Yeah, you're still looking at the CD175. It was meant to be away back to its owner, but I had a big issue, and I don't know if I put it on YouTube here or not. I think I might have, where I got a pinhole in the tank, and I managed to repair that, but unfortunately it destroyed the paint, and now I'm going to have to repaint the tank. I've already had a go at repainting it, and through my own fault I misread the instructions for the paint versus the hardener or the thinners, and I made the paint way too thin, and I got a few dirty runs in the paint work. So this is now my second time going at it to paint it. I have it all sanded down, got all the areas which were showing up as not being nice sanded out of it again, and we're ready to go. This time I'm not going with a wet on wet primer. I'm going to go with a high build primer, which is a primer you can use to cover in little pit holes like this, and you let it dry and you sand over it with 400 or 600 grit, and then you paint over it again. So that's what I'm going to do this time. Hopefully I can match the colour in just as good as it was, and we're not going to see a massive difference in it. So wish me a bit of luck with that, guys, and thanks for watching Demo 690. Welcome back again, folks. I'm down at Paddy's farm today, just messing around. Came to paint that tank for the CD175. As you can see, I've got that done. Maybe not the most perfect job when you compare it to the way I had it before, but it's not bad. It'll do. So I'm waiting for that to harden. That's just very tacky there at the minute, and I can't move it. Just messing about with the Bandit then. I took it out for a bit of a spin. It's running a wee bit lumpy. I'll have to get to the bottom of that. Could be just spark plugs, or the carbs could need balancing. It's something along those lines. So I may just leave it over with Darren Crawford to have it looked at and see if he can figure that out. Maybe it's just the carbs need balancing, but it seems to be running pretty okay, pretty decent. Have to do the tank for it yet. That'll be in future videos quite soon, I hope. And that back fairing, even though it's not too bad, there is a couple of scuff marks and things, and the handrail there, that broken piece, as I said before. Just a general tidy up, and I think I got a better colour for the engine, so I'm going to paint it with that colour. And I may, while I have the tank and the fairings off, I may mask off everything I can find and just try and give the frame a little go over, just to freshen it up. But it's pretty good. It's doing pretty good. I got these little bar ends to put on it today. I'll show you. Because it never had any. So these are the bar ends for it that I got. But I don't know if they're going to be any good, because these are rental bars, and it's not looking like they're going to be any good. I don't think so. That's a pity. Might get some rental ones then. But that's about it. I'm ready for the home now. I wish I could take that tank with me, but I can't. I'll just have to wait. There's the new tank for the Bandit. Now it's pretty rough with stone chips and things, so that'll have to be stripped down to the metal almost to repaint it. It's not that bad of a tank though. I mean, there's way worse on eBay and that are full of dents and things. So I'm hoping that I could get away with just a good paint job on that. I've got a lot of spare bits from doing it up. Whole spare engine there, don't know what to do with it. I'll have to store it here for now. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll show you the CD175 whenever it's finished, and I might take a wee video of it when we're giving it to the owner. Hopefully nothing more is going to go wrong on me with this bike, because oh, I just don't know if I could take it. I've had it up to my neck with problems with that bike. So anyway, let's hope it goes back to its owner and it doesn't cause any more issues. Well, I'm back out at the CD175 this evening, and I've just fitted the tank again, and it appears to be a pretty decent match colour wise. I'll just show you. I'll put a bit of light on the subject. So yeah, it appears to be a pretty decent match, and hopefully I'm not going to have any more leaks with a bit of luck, and it's ready to go to its new owner. Just been doing a few last minute finishing touches. I found a nut for that shock there, top of that shock. It actually it's a bit of a story how I ended up with them nuts, because they're kind of specialized nuts. They're not just your normal nut you could find anywhere. I ordered nuts for the head of this engine when I was doing it up for the CB125RS, which now is dirty as anything and probably needs another doing up. But anyway, I ordered nuts for that, and they were too big. But I didn't lose them. I put them away somewhere, and it says they might come in useful for something else someday. And lo and behold, I lost the nut off that shock, and the ones that I got that day were correct for that application. So happy as Larry about that there. So I got to use them, and there you are. So it's nearly ready to go. It's been sitting in this shed for such a long time, and my shed is damp. So most of the chrome stuff that I redone has now started to go again, so I'm going to have to give it another run over. And even some of the new rims are starting to go too, which is not good. So I'll have to give them a run over too, and hopefully they'll not be too bad. And I'll just tell the new owner, you know, give them a good coat of grease whenever you're leaving it in the shed for whatever length of time. And hopefully they'll be alright. But these modern Chinese muck that you buy on eBay or whatever, the chrome just doesn't last shit in time on them. So I've changed my mind on the rims that I got for my CD175. I think I'm going to try and go stainless steel if I can. I know it's more expensive, but it'll last. Especially when you have a shed like mine here, and it's so damp. You can see the floor, just how damp the floor is. There was no plastic put underneath the concrete, obviously, when they were building this. And it is just a bit damp. I may, during the summer this year, pull absolutely everything out of this shed. And I might stick some sort of waterproof stuff down to try and keep the damp away from this stuff. Can't do any harm, can only help. So anyway, that's almost it ready to go now, as long as it's going to start and all that stuff like it should. And hopefully I'll be saying bye-bye to it now on Saturday with a bit of luck. And hopefully that'll be it. It'll be gone. And I won't have to look at it again. But anyway, guys, that's what's been happening with the CD175. CD125RS. I have been thinking a lot about that bike this last while, and I really meant to get back to that man who has it to get the frame welded up. It's just been a hassle with this CD175, and it's held everything else back on me that I really wanted to do. So hopefully I'll get back to the CB125RS, but money's now holding me back as also. I've just having a few issues money wise at the minute. My car's been giving me a lot of trouble, and it's costing me a serious amount of money, among other things. So it's just trying to get the money together to give that man to weld the frame. And once I have that done, I have a little bit of paint left over from the frame on this CD175, and it would be very easy to paint that frame and then just put it all back together. So I've got a lot of new bits for it here. You've seen all the bits over the couple of years that I gathered up. You can see them there in the background in boxes and stuff everywhere. That's all the CB125RS, which I spent years looking for parts for, because these bikes are very rare. But that's it, guys. That's what's been going on, and hopefully the next time you see me, we'll be at the petrol station, hopefully with a full tank that's not leaking, and hopefully the bike runs okay, and I can give it back to the owner on Saturday. Maybe I'll take a little video of that, of him receiving the bike on Saturday. See you later, guys. Well, guys, today's the day. I'm hoping the bike's not going to give us any issues, and it'll go back to its owner this time, hopefully. But it does have a habit of throwing up surprises, and I've had this bike for a year now. It's been a lot of hard work, as you've seen on the channel. I'm happy to see it go back if it doesn't give me any issues today. And then maybe I'll take a little video when we're leaving here with it, and when we get there, we video with the owner and see how happy he is with it. Okay, it's going to be a kind of a birthday surprise. He doesn't know that he's getting it today, so. So this is Barry. Barry's Kieran's brother, and we're going to ride the bike up to a village called Emmyville to give it back. And this is Barry's lovely Harley Davidson Sportster that he bought. What is it, a 1200 cc? Real nice bike. So we're going to get on the road soon, and we'll take a wee video when we get there. So see you later.
Come here. Caravan. 150.
You were different from the last time you seen it.
Last time I seen her hanging up in the shed 5 years ago. It was nearly Boris last in Black Friday.
Jeez, that looks great. God, that's
Yes. Give her a Hey!
Good man, kiss man.
Corner over there.
wow.
Oh, there's the original number plate. Right, there's the original number plate. If you look at the back, that's the old number plate on the back. Right. Everything works. It's all in there.
Travel up there.
The horn working?
No, it's the only thing that isn't working.
One in there, horns here.